And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing Alexander Normal and doing the first turn, if you want to call it that, called Fist of the Father. And we're going to be following the tactics which I saw in the gorgeous dungeon guide, who's called MTQ Capture, Miztech. Hello Miz, how you doing? So I will be sure to link her video in the description. And yeah, so this is a very basic first turn. Yeah, I'll show you. You'll see how basic it is. So. And for me, it's very much a case of let's just get this over with. I don't really raid anymore. I've been playing MMOs for 10 years. I'm burnt out on raiding for now. Maybe eventually I'll get back into it, but for now it's just like I just want to see the story sort of affair. Okay, and the gear I have is I've got full 180 gear. So every upgrade that you can get for 180 and lore gear I now have. So yeah. Go Sword Oath. So this is like a race against time because it'll keep summoning ads, which we don't really want to deal with. We more want to focus on the boss. Okay, so I'll take care of the ads. Just to keep them off the healers and such. Let me throw a flash or two. Start using some cooldowns. And literally, this raid is just this mini boss and then the actual boss. There's no other trash. So I will try basically this reset to get this cleared. In terms of farming, I think it's I am level 190 gear from here. I really don't care. I'm not in any rush. And even like, I've been farming esoterics every week. And I've even got, you can see here, nearly 1500 esoterics. And you know, I will spend it to make sure it doesn't cap. But as I say, guys, I really don't care. I really, really don't. I'm very sorry. I'm a crafter. I am not a raider. Not anymore. I used to be, but just not anymore. I retired. I mean, when I was playing World of Warcraft, I used to not only raid, I used to be raid leader, organize so many raids for so many new dungeons, progression raids, all the rest of it. I could wrap the tactics because I was very strong as a leader of raids, and I was also a Paladin main tank. But as I say, I'm just I need to find another focus. I need it to be fun. That's what I need. When it's fun, I'll do it. I mean, I did have some fun doing Final Coil and stuff, but you know, ugh. I think what it is as well for me is the like my evenings are so short. They're really, really short that I just don't have time to wipe, you know? I really don't. I would rather spend it crafting or making guides for you guys or playing other games than wiping. I don't want it to sound too negative, but it's just, you know, that I want to explain my feeling to just so hopefully you can understand why I am this way. Anyway, so this fight, you will tank the boss on A. I could probably go Sword Oath for now. But then eventually a clone of the boss will spawn. That'll come from the north, which you tank on B. And he will also as well eventually summon down 2 beams, which have bombs coming down. Like, it's not like the meteors like you've seen in so many other fights in this game. And what you need to do is you need to kill ads under the beam so that when the ads die, they leave behind an aura on the floor, and that aura will turn those bombs into, like, nothing, into tiny mites, basically. But if you don't, then they'll blow up and basically almost wipe the raid. And the boss does have a timer, like a enrage timer, so if you don't kill it quick enough, then he will self-destruct and just instantly wipe the raid. And that's pretty much it. It's a very, very basic fight. I think some people were complaining that it was in fact too easy. But, you know, it's just the first patch. There will be more raids. There will be even 24-man raids, the follow-ups to Crystal Tower and so on. Yeah, I really should have been using Royal Authority this whole time, but I was too focused on hawking. Okay, so now let me go shield off. Here is the clone. And it's important as well to not let them be too close together. Come to me, boy. There we go. Finally, he reacts. And they have a tether between them as well, so you need to make sure that they don't... the tether doesn't boost them too much. So you see the aura that's left on the floor to make sure that these slow coming down meteors get reduced in size. Get a good example of that when they get close to here. You see, reduced to nothing. Pop. Right, so now they both take off, and 2 missiles will come down. You see these 2 missiles? They can be at any edge, and you have to basically just stand at the furthest point from them both, and then just heal up the damage. And then just go back to your tank spots and rinse and repeat until the fight's over. I'm sure the Savage mode is a lot harder, and I'm sure people are, you know, are bored of this content and they know it, and they've known it for the last 4 weeks, and they're thinking, wow, Mithrie, you're so slow, why does anyone care? But, you know, the reason I make a lot of my videos is to show my experience of the game. You know, if I'm making a video as a guide, I have the word guide in the title. If the word guide is not in the title, then consider it a let's play. You know, it's just my experience of the game, nothing more, that I just like to share. And the reason as well that I make let's plays here on YouTube is because I like to think about the future in terms of, like, years from now, you know, I'm going to have this YouTube channel to look back at all these moments on. Whereas I played games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XI for many, many years, and all I have is a vast collection of screenshots, thousands and thousands of screenshots, which are sometimes fun to look through and stuff, but it's obviously going to be a lot more fun for me to look back through HD recorded video rather than just a collection of screenshots. Okay, same thing, we're taking off. Have to see where the 2 missiles land. Okay, this side, so let's go to the other side. Okay, straight back we go. And thankfully as well, they do retain their threat, so see, he came straight to me, so I didn't have to work out which one it was. And it's good though that they do make this content accessible to casual players. Like, it doesn't all have to be hard, it's not all about endless wiping and overtuned things and so on. And as well, I do feel that something like Savage is over tuned at the moment, so that people will spend a very, very long time to clear it until patch 3.1, and then it wouldn't surprise me if 3.1 comes with nerfs. And as well, that's why they've gated content like red scripts, because even though like Heavensward has got tons of content and the main scenario is great and blah blah blah, and you have all these classes to level to 60, other than that, red scripts for crafting and raiding Alexander is all we have, and it's not enough. We have 2 level 60 dungeons on the expert roulette. It is not enough. So for now, this is kind of, like I said, a distraction until 3.1. But I hope 3.1 comes out really soon, because I want to see the next part of the story and so on. I am more story based, and in the meantime I'll just keep doing my let's play for Final Fantasy Type 0. I'm happy that I got to start that yesterday, and I hope you guys will enjoy that series as well. And as soon as September hits, then hopefully I will also be doing a let's play of Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. I am a Metal Gear Solid fan as well. So that's the thing, guys. You know, I said I'm not only about Final Fantasy 14, I do play other games, and in a way it's kind of good that the pressure is off on 14 and the Heavensward pressure is off, because it means that I'll have more time to play other games finally, after what, 2 or 3 months now. But in terms of MMOs, this is my advice if you're starting on YouTube or just being a general games player, is just don't play more than one MMO at the same time. Just don't do it. You won't have time. Even if literally you only play games, you don't have a job, maybe you're at university or whatever, it's just not healthy, in my opinion, to play more than one MMO at the same time. But play one MMO and play an infinite number of single player games, sure, but just one MMO only. Yeah, so that's just from personal experience, because I used to before juggle Final Fantasy 11 and WoW, but I just, one, had to give way, and eventually, for many years, it was WoW that had my attention. And then when WoW got boring for me after Mists of Pandaria, then I went back to 11 for a bit, but then beat a phase 3 of 14 here, and then I was done. I was like, okay, 11's done for me, WoW's done for me, let's try something else. Okay, almost there. Like I said, guys, it was rinse and repeat, but very soon, I think at 5%, it will do self-destruct, which is a DPS check, but thankfully we've got 3 bars, limit break, so we should kill it easily. Let me know in the comments below your feelings about raiding and crafting and other parts of the game. Do you feel that a lot of this content was made purely to just delay us until 3.1? How have you enjoyed Heavensward so far? I mean, my personal opinion is that Heavensward was definitely worth it. You know, it's like, it has made the game so much better. I love flying and so on. And they said for now there's no reason for you to fly in the old zones, but who knows? Maybe they'll do a cataclysm and enable flying in the old zones in a future expansion. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. There we go, guys. That is Fist of the Father done. Simple, simple. We got 20 Tombstones of Lore, 10 Tombstones of Esoterics, another 40 of Lore. Okay, and the Gordian Pedal. Oh, we have a bunch of loot here. Okay, a pedal. 1 piece of gear, whatever, is attainable per week. Okay, so bolts, chains, and pedal. Which one shall I go for? 1 second, guys, let me check. There is a link I'm going to put in the description which explains the optimal route to go if you want to get your gear as quickly as possible. Okay, so chain was what it was telling me to get. Or is it lens? I don't even know. Whatever. We'll roll need on all of it. Let's hope we win something. I'll give the other tank the loot. Okay, so I got a pedal, which apparently is used for feet. So I will link in the description, like I said, for this stuff. So let me see. Cannot carry more items, already possess the item, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. I got a pedal from here. So anyway, let's exit and let's see if there's any more cutscenes from this dungeon. So, expertly done, adventurer. Well, what have we here? Oh yeah, by the way, I dyed all my gear purple. For now, myself. So, pish. Sorry. Round rocks could not stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs? Well, little one. These machina are yours to take, and some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. Uplander can tell pretty machines from ugly, just like round rocks. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. So, damn it, I was so sure. So, Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all is Treasure Hunter. What she seeks is not here, not in all of Gordius. I love the graphics. Oh. Random black cat. So, as I live and breathe, quick thinks all thoughts, master of the Illuminati. So, gobbies are backstrapped with boom dust. Uplander shoots, everybody kabooms. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of master. Enigma codex for plan makings is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander initiative. So, foolish gobby, secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has Quickthings not ordered so many times? Master, forgive noise making of empty heads. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment, just not the worst one. Ow. So, what? Uplander is shooting gobbies? And boom dust does not harm Uplanders. Blood. Uplander blood for fallen gobbykin. I think now would be a good time to leave. So, Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? Yes, young one, my treasure. Whee! Well, that was interesting. So let's now talk to Biggs. So, Biggs says, Bleeding Hells, face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. You reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though. Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. You'll be happy to hear Mide and Round Rocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. I can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own. Okay, let's complete. That's it. So obviously the next quest in the chain will be for the second part of Alexander, which we'll do in another episode. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. As I said, I will link the Gorgeous's really useful and detailed 2.5-minute dungeon guide for that dungeon of Miztec in the description, because it's such a simple dungeon, guys. It's not I'm not criticizing her, it's just so easy. It's like, it was a very simple fight. And as well, I will link any other guides I can find, like Mr. Happy's and anyone else's that I can find. If you as well, guys, have anything in any of my videos you want me to add to the description of the videos, then please just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to accommodate. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.